Hey guys, I'm Rich from NeoWin. Today we are unboxing the Lenovo Flex 5. So this is a 15.6 inch device. It's got a 1080p display, Core i7 U series processors. So you're not getting the same level of power that you get from, say, Dell XPS 15, but it should be a convertible. You can see that it has the Lenovo's 360-degree hinge, not the watch band hinge that we see on some other devices. Um, like I said, U series processor. It's got an NVIDIA GTX 940, which is pretty standard for a lot of laptops out there. This one's 1080p. I do think they offer a 4K model as well. All right, so you can just open this up. Nice big laptop. It's not too heavy. It's not too thick. You'll get more power. How do I put this? You'll get more power out of the GTX 940 than you would for the Intel HD Graphics 620, which is what you would normally get with the Core i7 that's used in this, which, by the way, it's Core i7 7500U. If it was the 7560 or the 7660, you would get something like you would get the Intel Iris Pro graphics. All right, so we can see it's booted up. Looks nice. It's like I said, it's 1080p, which personally I'd prefer 1440p for something with of this size. You can see over here we have HDMI, USB, USB-C, which should be able to use for charging. We have looks like this is the charging port right over here. Also, we have a headset port. And then over here, we have another USB port, SD card reader, and a power button. And that's about it. Like I said, 360-degree hinge. One thing it doesn't have that you'll notice, when we fold it back, the keys don't retract. This was something that, if you caught my review of the ThinkPad X1 Yoga, that was one feature that I really loved about it. Is that when you fold the display back, the keys retract into the device, so it's just flat. And when you're holding something like that, and you're holding it like a tablet, those keys just kind of get in the way. I mean, it's not the biggest issue in the world. It's probably not something that most people even notice that have convertible devices. But I just thought it was a cool feature that Lenovo does, and I'd like to see it implemented on all their products, to be honest. And obviously, you have different form factors with a 360-degree device like this. This would be tent mode, so you can set this up, watch a movie like this, and you can fold it. Obviously you can fold it any way you want, but there's generally four form factors that they look at. This is another one where the keyboard is just face down, and again, this is pretty much good for the same things as the tent mode. And that's about it, really. I'm going to be curious. I don't think I've ever used the GTX 940 that you see in a lot of laptops that have dedicated GPUs, but they're not really big on the power department. Like, it's not a gaming laptop. It's not like the Dell XPS 15 that has the quad-core HQ processor and the GTX 1050. This is the mobile GPU, so I'm kind of curious to see what I can actually do with it. You can see there is some bloatware down here because we can see that McAfee's installed, which I don't think anybody wants. Most of the other stuff, though, is pretty standard. Other than McAfee, all the UWP stuff, that's stuff that comes from Microsoft. And then the Lenovo companion stuff that's up here. That's for updating drivers and stuff. And just before we wrap this up, let's get this out of the way and take a look at what else is in the box, because there's obviously we're gonna have a charger in here, and like I said, it's a standard charger. I don't know if the USB-C port will work for charging. I hope it does because I really appreciate devices that have that standard charging port. I mean, if you've been following along with my reviews and stuff, there's I've got a lot of Lenovo laptops right now. I got the Legion Y720, the Y920. I just reviewed the ThinkPad X1 Yoga, the ThinkPad X1 tablet, and this is the third different type of charger that I've received. And I've got another one coming too, another ThinkPad Yoga. And by the way, Yoga is traditionally Lenovo's brand for the 360 degree hinge. I'm not sure yet how the Flex differs from that, and that'll be something I'll have to learn about. By the way, one thing that I do like about this charger is that it's all one piece. I'm not a big fan of the power cord and the power brick and just having two pieces that have to plug into the device. So that's helpful. Again, anything else? I think that's about it. Right? We have our keyboard, fingerprint reader over here, touchpad, NVIDIA GeForce, and 7th generation i7. Like I said, this is a dual core U series processor, so I'm going to be interested to see what we get later on this year, because we know that the U series processors from Intel later on this year are going to be quad cores. So yeah, but that's all we got for now. So I'm Rich from NeoWin. Have a great night.